I bought a LUMIX GH4 in 2023 and I love it. Now, the GH4 is an 8-year-old camera. There's a GH5, there's a GH6 by now. There's probably going to be a GH7 in a few years, who knows? And I'm glad because that allowed me to get this thing used for a very low amount. I think a few $100s, a couple of $100s. And yeah, I've been throwing some lenses on it that, including an old Pentax that I have from the 80s. It's almost as old as I am. Yes, the Pentax video, as you can see, is very shaky. But yeah, it's strange to have a camera that I guess you could say is a film cinematic camera that actually lives up to that name. I've taken shots with this of just random things, and I'm no Roger Deakins, but it looks pretty cinematic to me, at least as a novice. You know, it threw a LUT on it and a bit of a color grade here and there. And yeah, I'm just scratching the surface on this thing. There's just so much to learn, and the reason I got this thing, the GH4, was because it was kind of staring me in the face on the website of a used camera store we have where I live, and I was going to buy something new. I was going to buy something modern, something cheap, under $1,000, under $800 if possible, and I was going to try and learn filmmaking because even though I'm a graphic designer and an illustrator, I had the opportunity to make films, animated ones, and now at least to help out and shoot on live action things. And I did that with the equipment I have, a DJI Osmo, some other small cameras. But yeah, they were good and they were fine for the jobs, but I thought, okay, let me move up. And so I looked at, I think, a Nikon Z30, and suddenly one day, after months of knowing that that was my next camera, I discovered that it doesn't have like shutter priority in some video modes. And I thought, wait, that's a big problem. But the GH4 doesn't have that problem. In fact, it's kind of has a skill ceiling that blows my mind. You know, I have put it into, you know, cinema mode and true 24 and got shutter angle instead of shutter speed, and I'm learning all those things and I'm just having fun with it. The last time I had a video camera was when I was 13, and I made, you know, little fun short films with my friends or with little Star Trek micro machines, and this gives me that same feeling. It's exactly that feeling, in fact, and it's fun to have that feeling again. So yeah, the GH4